Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Dirt Racing Network. As tonight, we are here for the final race of the season. We're crowning a championship, and I'll tell you what, I'm excited to be here. My name is KR Stolfus, and thank you so much for joining me for what has been an outstanding season in the 410 Dirt Slingers Racing. You know what? Let's start over. Hi, my name's KR. I can't talk, but we're going to go ahead and try and get through this broadcast as is. The Dirt Racing Network presents the 410 Outlaw Series right here on the Dirt Racing Network, presented by the Wicked Cushion eSports. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. We have a night full of action, and we're going to try and work through some issues here. Bear with me, and you know what? We're going to do the best we can with what we got tonight. So let's have some fun. Let's crown a champion. And it looks like we are in a holding pattern for the moment. Not sure if we got some drivers out there, and we do. Apologize. This was the third warm-up session getting out on track. Drivers out turning laps. Working the track in here at Knoxville. So again, final race of the season. And speaking of the final race, let's go ahead and talk about our points as they sit. David Heilemann currently in the points. He has got some work to do. Austin Simmelman needs to not only win tonight's event, he has got to find a way to knock out David Heilemann if he wants to win this championship. Heilemann currently sitting at 1,284 points. Simmelman just 84 points behind him at a dead even 1,200. We'll see how this plays out here tonight. A lot of drivers hoping to finish this season out very strong. All right, now everyone out on track. Their respective individual warm-up sessions are over. And they have got a minute 40 here to turn some laps. Right now, we are looking at Ernie Williams Jr. in that Dirt Racing Network 91 machine. He cycles around this historic Knoxville half mile. Checking in on Tyson Landis, based out of Ohio, running the Wicked Relief with CBD on that 031 machine here tonight. Want to give a huge shout out to everyone checking in. Thank you guys checking in on Facebook. I see you out there. Hope we're ready for some great racing action here tonight. Mason Hannigan making an appearance in the 01 machine. Little Cupcake himself is out here. Oh, I'm sorry, not Little Cupcake, Little Hurricane. I apologize, my mistake. I was looking at the wrong thing. Anyways, the Hurricane, Little Hurricane, out running around. Kevin Click here as well in the Wicked Relief. Gum machine, Team SETI, Wicked Cushion on that. Trying to see if our points leader is out on track. It does not look like, oh, he is. He is out there in the 04. David Heilemann, currently our points leader, as we are moving on into our races for the night. Practice is over. It is time to move on with our scheduled events. So while they are out qualifying, we're going to step away for the national anthem.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and once again, drivers have qualified. Setting a quick time is none other than the 82 of Austin Simmelman, doing what he needs to do so far to get out there, but he is not out of the woods yet. He has got to get through heat race number 1. He is on pole for this one in that 82 machine. On his outside will be the 211 of Alex Smulders. Smulders coming into this race sitting 3rd place in points, pretty far back, but having a shot at a good points run here. He will have to fend off. Well, I'll apologize. I had my points pulled up and now I've lost my spreadsheet. So give me just a second. But Smulders sitting quite comfortably into 3rd place in the points, but not necessarily locked into 3rd. Cole Newhaufen is sitting in 4th place, only 48 points behind him. So with Austin Simmelman in the 82 machine, Race on Texas Beefcake on the pole. The 211 of Smulders, the DRC on the top wing of that thing, is going to make up row number 1. Row number 2 will be the 38 of Brett Strickler running the Mohawk Wicked Cushion. And on his outside, Michael Sheridan in the 15, another Mohawk and J&B Medical sponsorship machine. Row number 3 will be Ernie Williams Jr. in the Black Diamond 91 with the 36 Dirty Dicks Black Diamond Nathan Davis. Row 4 will be the 54 of John Batista. There's John in the back of this heat race here. He's got some work to do, but John, accomplished dirt driver. We'll see if he can get to the front. UDTV Black Diamond on that machine. And then the 88 of Isaiah Dowd. Bringing up the last starting spot. You will see Roger Wagner coming across the ticker. Roger, our live admin for tonight. We appreciate him doing that. Not only is he adminning, he is the league owner. Puts a lot of effort into this. Week in, week out. Always puts on a good show. So here we go, folks. Heat race number 1 coming your way. Line up all nice and pretty. These drivers anxious to draw this season to a close. Only one person can win it. Only one person can win tonight here at Knoxville. Half mile Knoxville, 10 laps for each heat race. Simmelman in control of the field, and away we go. He gets on the throttle, gets a good jump down the front stretch, and he is going to dive to the bottom, gets the inside berm a little bit, bounces up to the cushion. Fortunately, he's got a lot of room to save it, and he is pulling away here, but here comes Smolders in the 211. Smolders wanting a piece of this lead. Does he have enough to track him down as we go on board with Smolders here? That 211 machine started second, still sitting right there, but you can see Simmelman has got that car wound up now. Sheridan in the 15, sliding up in front of the 54, John Batista. Ernie Williams in the 91, losing a few spots, has dropped back to 7th. Brett Strickler in the 38, though, he is right there trying to put pressure on Smolders. Now he's going to move to the high side here. Smolders going to dive down to the bottom, get up on the cushion on the exit. Here comes the 36 and Nathan Davis, as Strickler is going to kind of take his line away from him. Nathan Davis says, hey, I was here. Now a little bit of room given by Brett Strickler, but for the moment, it was Strickler at the line. 5 laps to go here in heat race number 1. Austin Simmelman still out front. Smolders sitting in second. Strickler third. Fourth is Nathan Davis. And Michael Sheridan in the 15 making a move to the inside. We're watching this battle here in the heat race. Remember, the top 2 from each heat go on to the pole dash. Right now, that is Austin Simmelman and Alex Smolders. Each position very important for these drivers. 3 laps to go. Isaiah Dowd in the 88 machine, bringing up the rear of heat race number 1. Trying to get that 88 into the show. Looks like he has got a little bit of work to do. Simmelman final lap. That Beefcake's 82 out front. Smooth as a beefcake could be. Across the line, he is going to be your heat race number 1 winner. Smolders second. Third will be Nathan Davis. Strickler 4th. Sheridan 5th. Batista 6th. 7th will be Ernie Williams Jr. And 8th place will be Isaiah Dowd. Remember, top 2 transfer into the pole position. Pole dash. Well, yeah, someone has to be on the pole. All right, heat race number 2 starting to line up. Row number 1 will be the 04 KKR Napa Auto Parts machine of David Heileman. Kevin Click in the Wicked Relief 27 machine will be starting on his outside. Row number 2 is going to be the 007 Jacob Fields. Oh, contact made. As the 72 of Jeffrey Stewart. Got a little bump. That will make up row number 2. Larry Moody in the 73 and Tyson Landis in the 031 are going to make up row number 3. Not sure what Landis was doing there, why he felt the need to give the 72 a little nudge. Maybe he's just saying hello. Peyton Grease in the 292 machine will make up the inside of row number 4 with the little hurricane himself, the 01 of Mason Hannigan with the Rockstar Wicked Cushion machine. Here we go, heat race number 2, lined up looking all nice and pretty. Looking out the back of Heileman. Bunch of hungry drivers out here. What do you say we go on aboard Heileman in the cockpit for this restart? Well, it's not really a restart, is it? Told you I was having a hard time talking today. Heileman Gonna take us around for this opening lap in heat race number 2. Chevy Silverado out of the way. Here we go, on the throttle we go, and we are racing once again. Heilemann gonna dive down to the bottom here. Hits the slick, washes up a little bit, bounces up off the cushion, down this back stretch and into 3 and 4. And just like that, we are gonna complete our opening lap, as this track is known for being very, very fast. Kevin Click into second place here. Meanwhile, we got a battle for third and fourth place. Jacob Fields in the 007 currently into third, as Jeffrey Stewart in the 72 trying to find a way back around him. Fields, though, starting to open up a gap. Here comes Larry Moody in the 73. Moody down to the inside. He's gonna hit this bottom lane through 1 and 2. Trying to get a good run up off the corner. Can't do it. The 72 just too strong for the moment. But here they come working their way through 3 and 4. Side by side, this battle rages. Meanwhile, Heilemann out front, your race leader for heat race number 2. Oh, very close there. Larry Moody in the 73 battling with the 72, Jeffrey Stewart. Moody gonna move down to the bottom here. Can't get the run up off the corner. He needs to complete the pass, but here is Jeffrey Stewart. Great side-by-side action. That battle looks like it has settled itself out. Meanwhile, Mason Hannigan starting shotgun on this field. He has only managed to move up into 6th place. He has found a way around Peyton Grease, and Tyson Landis in the 031 has fallen all the way to the back. You see some damage on that front bumper. Not sure if that came from a contact in this race or the contact he had while they were sitting in the grid. But your race leader, David Heilemann, final lap for him as he works his way through 1 and 2, down the backstretch into 3 and 4 he goes. Good solid run, led every lap here in heat race number 2, and he is gonna round it out with the win. Kevin Click into second. Third place will be Jacob Fields. Stewart 4th. 5th will be Larry Moody. Peyton Grace 6th. 7th, Mason Hannigan, and 8th will be Tyson Landis. Heat race number 3 coming right at you. Drivers starting to line up on the grid here. Kendall Tucker in the 81 machine. He is going to be your pole sitter in the Swindell Speed Labs VLR machine. On his outside, Brandon Idler in the 5, Dirt Racing Network profile on that machine. Row number 2, Joshua Steinke, Black Diamonds UDTV. On his outside, the 421 Valvoline ASE certified. Hey, I got one of those. Brenton Roxbury. Row number 3, a man who I have spent several hours chatting with, Jay-Z himself, Jeremy Zarfos. I like to call him Jeremy Zarfoolish if he thinks I'm going to say his last name correctly. But no, we'll not do that. We won't call him that. And on his outside, Mike Roxbury in the 422 Rockstar machine. And the last car out there, the 21 of Sean Wallenfels in the All-Star Performance Triple X Race Company. So Kendall Tucker, your race leader, in control of this field. Once that Silverado gets out of the way, I'm gonna go racing here for heat race number 3. It is time to get on the throttle. Here we go. Kendall Tucker was on the pole, but I guess he is taking an EOL here. Brandon Idler. Somehow I missed that. I apologize. Brandon Idler running the bottom here. Jeremy Zarfos in the 51 up on the top, and that Mohawk J&B Dave Blaney Sim Racing Team with Ryan Blaney on the front wing. Ryan Blaney Foundation, I should say. But your race leader is none other than the 80 of Joshua Steinke. Looking out the back of this 80. You see a bunch of drivers all trying to chase him down, just can't get to him. We're already on lap 4 of 10. Your running order: Steinke, Zarfos, Roxbury, and Idler in 1, 2, 3, and 4 spots. Meanwhile, Kendall Tucker in the Swindell Speed Labs 81 trying to make a move underneath the 21 of Sean Wallenfels. Can't quite get it done. Everyone working their way down the backstretch. Into 3 and 4 they go. Your leader, Steinke, dealing with pressure from Jay-Z in the 51. Once again, looking out the front of Steinke. You can see he's running right up on the cushion with now 3 laps to go. Track nice and heavy. A lot of grip out there for this heat race. Cushion not yet up against the wall, so they got a lot of room to work with still. 2 laps to go for the UDTV 80 machine. Final lap, white flag in the air. Steinke out front, Jay-Z in the 51. He is trying to find a way around, looking for any extra speed he can get. Right now he is in the last transfer spot to the pole dash, but Britton Roxbury would like to take it away from him. Not gonna do it. Steinke gonna win it. Jay-Z second, Britton Roxbury third, fourth will be Brandon Idler, Kendall Tucker fifth, sixth Sean Wallenfels, and 7th place. I kind of missed who was in 7th, so I apologize. The session got reset before I could do anything with it. All right. LCQs, Alphabet Soup on tap here. And the 15 of Michael Sheridan. Gonna kick it off here on the pole in that Mohawk J&B machine. The 73 of Larry Mooney on his outside. Kendall Tucker and John Batista gonna make up row number 2. Batista, as I said, in that UDTV Black Diamond Motorsports machine. The 81 of Kendall Tucker, the Swindell Speed Labs VLR. Peyton Grease in the 292 and Sean Wallenfels in the 21 gonna make up row number 3 for this. Ernie Williams and Mason Cup Hurricane Hannigan, little Hurricane in the 01. Row number 5 will be Mike Roxbury in the 422 Rockstar in the 88 of Isaiah Droud. And bringing up the tail end of this field is the 031 of Tyson Landis. So Sheridan not able to transfer through in his heat race, but having a good shot at getting into the main event here as he is on pole. But Larry Moody gonna be hungry for a win, even if it is a last chance qualifier. We'll see if Larry Moody has anything up his sleeves for Michael Sheridan in the 15 machine. Let's not count out anyone in this field here for the LCQ. Field works its way down the backstretch with the lights out on the Chevy Silverado. That looks like a half-ton, probably got the 5.3, a new 5.3 engine in those Silverados, made of tornadoes and thunderstorms. Here we go, Sheridan on the pole, waiting for the green flag to drop. And here we go, we are underway. Kendall Tucker wasting no time trying to make something happen, trying to get two cars, one corner, can't make it work. Tucker gonna get into some trouble here. Gonna get it sorted, slides up right in front of Peyton Grease. And Tucker, ooh, now the 21 of Wallenfeld's in the wall. Looks like Tucker's trying to get that car back underneath him. While he was doing that, he caused a whole lot of issues. Everyone trying to scatter and take advantage of his little slowness there as he got underneath the car underneath him. And now Kendall Tucker in the 81 trying to make his way back to the front. Peyton Grease not giving him any room. Tucker hard into the wall. He is going to go up and over as he climbs the fence. We stay green. Tucker got on the throttle there. Keeps it going. And Larry Moody is out front. Michael Sheridan falling to third, and John Batista into second. Batista battling for the lead here. Slide job not able to work. He does a good job of pulling it down, keeping it off the two cars on his outside. That would have been a three-car crash right there. A 54 gonna try it again, not quite there as Larry Moody is holding on to this lead. Sheridan into second down the backstretch, but here comes Batista trying to make that bottom work. You want to pass somebody, you got to be where they are not, and now Batista's gonna slide up in front. Larry Moody gonna try and pull down underneath him. Down the backstretch they go, and now Larry Moody holding on to the lead. Batista into second, Sheridan third. We're at 5 laps to go here. 3-car battle for the lead here. Contact made. Larry Moody, Batista, and Sheridan all get together there. They keep it going. Batista losing a little bit of ground as a checkered flag is going to come out. I always forget it is 10 laps, even though it shows 12. I apologize. So Larry Moody gonna win it. And now I believe coming up next will be our pole dash. Waiting to see here, and it definitely will be. Have to forgive me, I'm not always the smartest and most informed person, or have the best memory, but pole dash starting to roll out. Drivers taking to the field. Alex Smulders in the 211 rolling out. Kevin Click, Joshua Steinke, Austin Simmelman, David Heileman, and Jay-Z, Jeremy Zarfos all starting take to the track. Row number 1 will be the 82 Beefcake machine of Austin Simmelman. Or not. Thought he won heat race number 1. Looks like it's going to be the 80 of Joshua Steinke. On his outside, the 04 of David Heileman. Row number 2 will be Austin Simmelman and the 211 of Alex Smulders. Row 3, Kevin Click in the 27 and Jeremy Zarfos in the 51. 6 cars to battle it out for the pole. Who wants the pole the most? Green flag is out. 8 laps coming at you here for the pole dash. Steinke in the 80 machine pulling out front. Austin Simmelman into second. Alex Smulders working the bottom there, trying to find a way around. Not quite there just yet. Down the backstretch they go. Kevin Click in the 27. David Heileman in the 04. Now Heileman working to the bottom. Looks like Heileman not quite happy with the car, losing a little bit of ground, but starting to recover it, getting back onto pace here. Steinke in that 80 doing a great job here. He is out front leading this race. Five laps to go, I believe, here in the pole dash. Kind of hard to know exactly what it is. Don't have an official lap counter here to look at, so gotta just count it with my fingers and toes, and I'm not the world's best counter, but Steinke out front for the moment. Simmelman trying to close in on him. Smolders and Heileman sitting in third and fourth. Meanwhile, Jay-Z in the 51, right now he is sitting in sixth place behind Kevin Click. Heileman getting up into the wall a little bit there. Sorts it out, but Simmelman's going to get in the wall. I was going to say he had a good run. We got 2 to go this time by. Simmelman not quite able to do anything with the 80. Steinke taking the air off that 82 white flag lap. Steinke got a little crossed up coming up off the corner. Simmelman trying to find a way around. And the checkered is going to wave. And the 80 of Steinke is going to win the pole dash. So Steinke wins it. The 82 of Simmelman second. Third is Alex Smolders. Fourth will be David Heileman. Fifth, Kevin Click. Oh, no. Looks like they're going to switch it up here a little bit. So Heileman's going to be third. Smolders maybe in fourth. Smolders likes to dance here a little bit. Kevin Click, fifth. Sixth place will be the 51 of Jeremy Zarfos. So, guys, want to give a huge shout out and thank you to our partners here at the Dirt Racing Network: Wicked Energy Gum, Wicked Cushion eSports, and Wicked Relief, proudly bringing you the best in sim racing entertainment anywhere. Thank you guys for partnering with us. Thank you for what you do, and a big shout out to everyone watching here tonight. Thank you so much for coming in, saying hello, saying hi. Now's a good time to pick your favorite driver. Who's it gonna be for tonight? They are out in the warm-up session. Heileman, our championship leader, just needs to take the green flag and he will be locked in to the championship. Out there warming up. Austin Simmelman needs to win, needs to have a lot of luck on his side if he'd like to win the championship. Not necessarily out of it, but a tall order in that Race on Texas Beefcake 82 machine. Guys, if you haven't done so yet, don't forget to check out Wicked Cushion for all your dirt racing gear. Use the promo code DOBRL for a 10% discount. Make sure you visit www.wickedcushion.com. A lot of good stuff there. If you wanted to, you could even tell them I sent you. Don't know who I am, that's okay.
I charge you double shipping.
Whoa, you charge double, Roger. Well, tell us a little bit about tonight's race and what we can expect to see here with a championship on the line.
David Heileman, I mean, he's about 84 points ahead of Austin Simmelman, and those two really are the only two right now with a real shot at picking this thing up. David's going to have a really bad night, and he's going to start inside row number 2. Austin is going to start outside the front row next to Josh Steinke, and he's got to hope David has a little bit of bad luck. What we really hope is that it goes green flag to flag, and these guys finish it up strong. If David finishes the race, as long as he finishes inside, I believe, about the top 13 positions, it's probably his. But we have a situation like that, it may take me a couple of minutes to get down and figure out the points, but I will get it done before we get off the air, and we'll know who the champ's going to be for sure. So
Now, what
right now,
what
go
are the
ahead.
chances I become the champion?
Slim and none, and Slim already left town.
Oh, well, all right. I guess I'll just have to stay in the booth.
The only problem with you becoming champion, which I don't know, I wouldn't mind, it wouldn't bother me a bit, is that you didn't compete in 10 events, make yourself eligible to collect a prize. And that's the other thing these guys had to do, is they had to compete at least 10 events, which doesn't mean they had to make 10 features. It just means they had to participate 10 nights out of the 12 to be eligible to pick up their points position prizes. And we've got quite a few of those guys that have. So got
Well,
one or two, I think, that are going to make it into that category tonight.
I think it's going to be a great race. Knoxville, you know, a historic half mile. A lot of great racing has gone down here. You got the National Sprint Car Hall of Fame off at turn number 2. What a great place to round out the season.
Yeah, we're letting these guys get out here and finish kind of, you know, beating up the track. Track was still pretty tacky, pretty racy there through the B main. So we're going to let them have the entire warm-up session here to get the track a little bit more racy to their liking. It should come into a couple of grooves. We should see the bottom line come in. We should see the top line be just about as fast as the bottom, and not one way more dominant to the other. And what I'm seeing right now is the guys that are going up to the top, I'm not seeing the cars get way out of shape and get all nasty bouncy like I've seen in other series. So these guys have, you know, they don't have a terrible track to race on tonight. We should see a whole lot of action. As long as they mind their slide jobs and they mind their space, I think we'll go green pretty much all the way. These guys are all pretty top-notch drivers in here.
All right, Roger. Well, just over a minute left in the warm-up session before we say goodbye to you for this A main event. Any other words you'd like to add?
Oh yeah, I want to thank the fans for tuning in all season. I want to thank Wicked Cushion Esports for supplying the prize for this, being a sponsor for this whole thing. Matt does a great job over there, and don't forget to tune in tomorrow night for the season finale of the Monday Nights series. I think they're at Charlotte. We'll crown us a champion there. That'll be our 3 season champions, and we'll start looking for the next season of each series, figure out what we're going to do. We probably won't be back till somewhere around the 13th.
All right. Well, man, Roger, as a league owner,
I'll be back to close it out with you.
congratulations on a great season, and I look forward to this race.
All right. Have fun up here.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Coughed at a bad time right there. All right, so drivers breaking in the track. Timer is clicked down to 0, and we are getting ready to bring you the final race in the 410 Outlaw Series presented by Wicked Cushion Esports. And now it's time to go racing. Now, what you will see, many of you are familiar, but if you're watching for the first time, iRacing will give us 2 laps of pacing, and then the green flag will drop by iRacing, but the field will continue pacing. While they are still at pace speed, we will see the pole dash racers make their way to the front, get lined up where they need to be. The rest of the field will get set up as well. Mason Hannigan giving a little shot to good friend Tyson Landis right there. The drivers starting to roll out now. As I said, we will see them pace around here. Pace car will get out of the way. Holy cow, I've got something in my throat. That's pleasant. A lot of talented drivers out here tonight. The SRL has always brought some heavy hitters in the winged sprint car dirt action right here on iRacing. All right, so pace car gonna get out of the way. Steinke, who won the pole dash award, is gonna make his way to the front of the field. He will be our official starter of this. Green flag is out, and now everyone's starting to make their way to their starting positions. That Black Diamond 80 machine of Steinke gonna be out front. Austin Simmelman on his outside. David Heileman and Alex Smolder making up row number 2. Row number 3, Kevin Click, Jeremy Zarfos. Row 4 will be Nathan Davis and Jacob Fields. And here we go. Green flag is out, and the 80 is Steinke, wasting no time. He is going to dive right to the bottom, wash up to the top side, get up on that cushion. Heileman on the bottom, racing with the 82 of Simmelman. That is a points championship on the line, and Heileman saying, I want this win. I want this champion. 3 wide they go through 1 and 2. Up off of turn number 2. Simmelman in the middle. Oh my goodness, these guys getting an inch off the wall. I'm pretty sure I saw tire smoke from 3 different cars as they tagged that outside wall off of turn number 2. Your race leader now is the 82 of Austin Simmelman, but Heileman in the 04 not giving up, and the caution flag is gonna fly. And it looks like the 27 of Kevin Click has found some trouble here. We're gonna go to our replay. Looks like Click got into the corner as a front runner there. A lot of cars trying to squeeze through. Let's see what happened once again. The 27 of Kevin Click hit a bump, got a little bit out of shape down the straightaway, got really sideways in 1 and 2 there. I'm sorry, that is 3 and 4. Ernie Williams going for a ride. Looks like Kendall Tucker in the 81 going for a ride. Tyson Landis getting involved in the 031. So right off the bat, 4 cars, maybe even 5, as Peyton Grease is now working his way down pit road, getting into trouble here. But Austin Simmelman out front with no issues as the race leader. But man, that was a great battle for the lead. 3 wide, laps after laps. Mulder's in the 211 machine right now. He is 3rd place. He is going to lock down 3rd place in the championship standings, as Cole Newhouse was his only competitor, but Cole was unable to make it here tonight. Here we go. Chevy Silverado gonna get out of the way. Green flag is out, and away we go with the white flag now coming out on lap 34. Drivers working their way around this track. A lot of room to race here at Knoxville. Low line looking to be very fast now, as we got a lot of drivers hitting that low line as we look up from the blimp view down on these machines. Simmelman trying to win this thing. Heileman trying to win a championship. Smolders up on the high side there. Had to give it a little pitch right before he got up off the corner so he didn't get into the wall. Meanwhile, Steinke on the inside. Now everyone really starting to use that bottom lane. Britton Roxbury moving up to the top there in the 421. Brandon Idler in the 5 machine. I always say Brandon. I know it's Braden, but man, oh man, I tell you. I have a hard time with names, I swear. Simmelman out front, starting to pull away a little bit. Heilemann now trying the top lane here. Heilemann going to tag the wall just a little bit. Now he is working his way back down to the bottom. Seems like most of the drivers starting to enjoy that bottom lane, but man, I'll tell you what, I'd rather get a day job than have to run the bottom. A lot of work to run these cars on that inside lane. So much easier just to rip the lip. Nathan Davis right now into 5th place in that 36 machine, but we have got a knot of cars behind him. That is the 38 of Brett Strickler, the 421 of Britton Roxbury. Now make it 5 cars. See, I told you I can't count. Michael Sheridan, Brandon Idler getting involved there. Nathan Davis, all closing the gap on Steinke in the 80 machine. Remember, white flag coming out right now on lap 34. Should we get another caution, we're going to add 3 laps to that. Good battle here for this group of cars. Ooh, Steinke gets into the wall a little bit. That's going to upset him into his entry into 1 and 2. Smolders into 3rd, Roxbury 4th. Strickler now moving into 5th, but not able to run that bottom lane effectively, and that will put Steinke back into 5th place. Oh, Roxbury with the slide job on Smolders. Smolders holding him off for the moment. Now Steinke trying to work that inside lane. Meanwhile, up front, Austin Simmelman, your race leader, starting to have to deal with some lap traffic. The 422 of Mike Roxbury getting very much in the way there as he was trying to stay out of the way, but took away Austin Simmelman's line. That has given Heilemann a chance to getting reeled in. The 04 Heilemann, Napa Auto Parts KKR Sim Racing Team machine, sitting in 2nd place. We go on board with the 04 machine. You see how much work he's got to put into it. Not only are you working that steering wheel trying to be smooth, but you got to work the throttle. You can't put too much throttle into it. Got to get just as much power as the track and tires will allow, because if you step that back end out, you're going to go a lot slower. And right now it looks like Simmelman has figured out that inside line. Meanwhile, Britton Roxbury working his way through the field here. He has now moved into 3rd place. Smolders is 4th. Braden Idler into 5th place. Joshua Steinke in the 80 machine falling to 6th. 7th is Michael Sheridan in the 15 machine. And Brett Strickler now trying to make something happen underneath the 15. Can't quite get it done. And Jacob Fields in the 007 right behind them. We look off the nose of Fields at the battle going on in front of us. 3 cars there, the 15, the 38, and the 80. The 15 starting to work something on that high side now. The 38 also up there, and that has left Steinke in the 80 machine down on the bottom, starting to lose a lot of ground here. Oh, 3 wide. Steinke getting a little contact there. Gathers it back in, but we are under caution. And I am not 100% sure what the caution is for. Maybe for the 88. Let's see if we can figure out what happened here. Don Batista getting into the wall a little bit. Michael Roxbury going around in that 422 machine. And that is what has brought out the caution here tonight. But Mike Roxbury able to keep that car running, staying out on track. White flag lap, now lap 37. Austin Simmelman, your race leader, putting on a good show here, doing what he needs to do to give himself the best chance of winning the championship. Unfortunately, it looks like it's not going to be enough. David Heilman sitting right behind him, your championship leader. Heilman trying to put in a good finish here. Lights are out on the Chevy Silverado. What do you say the 5 of Braden Eiler takes us around for this restart here? I hate when my computer does that. I apologize. Here we go. Green flag is out and we are back underway. Eiler working his way on the inside of Britton Roxbury. Can't make it work just yet. Big bounce down the straightaway, gonna get up onto the cushion here. That cushion now just a few inches from the wall. A lot of work by Braden right there, trying to keep it off the wall. Simmelman, however, wasting no time, pulling away. David Heileman in the 04, still in the second place. Both those guys working the bottom, but Britton Roxbury, one of the few drivers who is making that top side work. And Roxbury now going to try and get a good run off the corner. Does he have anything for Heileman? He is starting to run out of laps. Remember, the white flag lap is lap 37. We are getting close to that. Roxbury got to keep it off the wall a little bit there. Austin Simmelman in the 82, your race leader. Heileman second. Roxbury in third. Got a check in from Australia. Thank you very much for joining us. How you doing, Adrian? Just in time to watch the end of this race. Watch us crown a champion. Austin Simmelman out front has led the most laps here tonight. Heileman in second. Meanwhile, Braden Eidler still battling with Britton Roxbury. Michael Sheridan rounds out your top 5. Brett Strickler in the 38, currently in 6th. Larry Moody in that 73 machine. Right now he is in 7th. And Jay-Z in the 51 machine. He is sitting in 8th. Sean Wallenfels in the All-Star Performance 21 in 9th. And 10th place is James Bond, the 007, Jacob Fields. That will round out your top 10. Jeffrey Stewart in the 72 is 11th. 12th place, Isaiah Dowd. Simmelman working his way through 3 and 4. White flag in the air. Britton Roxbury into second place. Can Roxbury hold on to it? Trying to find a way around David Heileman, and Roxbury's going to move into second. Coming to take the checkered is Austin Simmelman, and David Heileman going to finish in second, right in front of Britton Roxbury. But your race winner is going to be the 82 of Austin Simmelman. as he is going to pull it down. Got on the brakes hard there. David Heileman going to finish in second, I believe. I'm not 100% sure on that one. It was too close for me to call. But Simmelman is going to be your race winner. David Heileman looks like he is going to end up second place, and Britton Roxbury third. So guys, we're going to set up our post-race show. No one go anywhere. We will be back to talk to these drivers. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as Austin Simmelman in that 82 machine brings it home in first place. Austin, Knoxville, always a great place to race, and you put on a great job wheeling that Beefcake 82 to the top step of the podium. Tell us a little bit about your race.
I felt good. Finally feels good to get me one there. And I got out front, and the top was really treacherous. I noticed early, so I had to get down. And anytime I can run the bottom or middle, half decent, I like my chances. So got out front there, and I heard David and Britton behind me the whole time. So I was just kind of trying to run a smooth line and not make any mistakes. These guys are really good, so you can't make any mistakes.
All right, man. Well, that was a great race. Seemed like a lot of battles going on out there where you could run high, low, and even in the middle. You said the top side was treacherous. Tell us what you mean by that.
It's just so easy to drive it, overdrive it and get over on the right front and hop that curb up there. So I was kind of surprised nobody really made it work better than that. I mean, I thought somebody, I was quarter throttle down there. I thought somebody would come flying by on the top eventually, but it was surprising. But I just, like I said, try to, hold a solid, smooth wheel there and bring it home.
Well, you did a great job, Austin. Congratulations on the race win. Before we let you go, any shout outs or thank yous you'd like to give?
Yeah, definitely. It's been a rough go of late, and I haven't got to do it much. But 19 Design, Drew Neal, Brian Martin at Beefcake eSports, everybody at Race On Texas for them supporting Team VLR. And been, like I said, a rough go, so it feels good to get a win here and maybe move in the right direction towards next season.
All right, Austin. Once again, congratulations on winning here at Knoxville. Nice job on a great season. And it's unofficial, but I think if I do my math right, you're going to end up second place here tonight.
Yeah, I was laying those banana peels down behind me, hoping David would spin out in them, but it didn't really work. So he did a great job. David's always really fast, and congrats to him on the championship there. And just big thanks to Roger and everybody at DSRL for putting this deal on, and Wicked Energy Gum and all them guys. So it's been a blast.
All right, Austin. Once again, congratulations on the race win here tonight, and nice job on the season bringing it home second.
I appreciate it, KR.
All right, guys, that was Austin Simmelman in the 82 machine. Now let's get a quick word in with the 421 of Britton Roxbury. Mr. Roxbury, you found a way to work the top side like no one else. It brings you home in third place here tonight. Tell us a little bit about your race.
Yeah, just that was the story of my life, that top side. I just kind of made some risky moves there and some lap traffic, and knew I had to utilize that to get around some guys because at that point I didn't think it was going to have any caution. So I just kept trying some weird stuff up there, and it was slowly working. And then once I caught up to him, the line kind of went away, and I just kind of held on up there.
It seemed like there was a lot of bumps on the high side, especially down the straightaway, and a lot of work being put in to keep it off the wall. How treacherous was that for you, and how many times did you actually tag the wall?
Yeah, it was. It was definitely hard. It's always hard running the top on any of these tracks, really, especially here for some reason. It has such a weird cushion that forms. But yeah, I probably hit the wall a good 5 or 6 times with small taps, nothing crazy. But yeah, it's I don't know, after a while, it's not fun anymore running it. At the beginning, when you're passing all those cars, it's a blast. But at the end, you're like, I hate this. This sucks.
Well, man, nice job bringing it home in third place here in that 421 KKR Sim team. Before we let you go, any shout outs, thank yous you'd like to give?
Yeah, first thing, I'd like to thank all the guys at the KKR Sim team for all the help. And, a huge shout out to David there on winning that, the championship here and all. So, I'll gladly keep being the Cal Naughton Jr., let him be the Ricky Bobby. I'm always behind him, so I'm starting to get used to it.
Well, nice job out there tonight, finishing third. You ran a hard race, had some work to do, and you bring it home third place. Not a bad event, in my opinion.
Yeah, it was a blast. Thanks.
Brenton Roxbury, your third place finisher, getting it done out here tonight. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have one final interview. Guy finishes second place here tonight at Knoxville, but finds a way to win the championship. David Heileman, your championship winner here in the Dirt Racing Network 410 Outlaw Series, presented by Wicked Cushion eSports. David, congratulations.
Thanks, man. It's been certainly hasn't been the cleanest season, but yeah, definitely a good like 10, 12 weeks, wherever it was. It's had its ups and downs, but we were near the top the whole time and knew coming into the night, pretty much just had to stick with wherever Austin was, and we were able to do that in the race.
We did a great job in the race, but not just the race, the entire season. A front runner time and time again. You and Simmelman pulled away from the field as far as for points. What does it take to be that consistent, that good, week in and week out?
A lot of these leagues, it's just at least showing up is half the battle, especially for some of these other guys. But then yeah, once you get all the weeks in, it's just make the features, and then it's get top 10s and top 5s and top 3s and whatever it is. You just kind of the goals are there, and you just come in, sign up. With the tracks here, you kind of know what to expect with the tracks at DSRL. With the track prep, it kind of it makes it hard to run consistent lines, especially like early on in that feature race. I tried to kind of get that third lane off the bottom going, wasn't really going. I never really stepped up to the top like Britain did, but it made for some fun races all season.
Well, it was a great season for sure. Really enjoyed calling these races. But man, congratulations to you for the championship win. And I believe Roger has something he'd like to say.
Yeah, I just want to congratulate David on another great season. I think that's 2 now. Won the Thursday night series, picked up the 410 series. You're starting to really take over the sprint car stuff. A great race by you guys tonight, and you and Austin got to the front and put on a heck of a battle. I just want to know, were you just making sure that you finished at least close enough to him to not make it too interesting, or were you really trying to find something and take a victory lap here?
Yeah, I was definitely trying to catch him. It seemed like, a couple times it was. One time I kind of caught to him on that third lane, then felt like that went away. I got to the bottom and kind of caught him on that, and then I fell back again. But yeah, I pretty much stayed wherever I went. Within a half second the whole race. he was hitting the bottom, then he started hitting the middle, and I was like, oh, that middle's got to go away at some point, but never really did, and the gap's kind of maintained there. And I knew it, like I said, I wanted Britton to get up there on the outside and have him start battling with him, but he wasn't quite able to get by me, and I made sure he didn't get by me coming to the line there.
Well, man, a fantastic season. I know you're looking forward to picking up some more hardware, and we'll get that all worked out here this week. And just another great season for you, bud. We're gonna let everybody know what's going on. See if we can bring this thing back for another season next season, and I don't know, let you give a chance to defend that thing.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I love a good 410 league. You got the 360s, you got the 350s, you got a little bit of everything sprinkled all around the sprint cars right now. So anybody, can find whatever they want to run and hopefully be happy with it.
All right, man. Well, that was all I had to say. I don't know if KR had anything else to add, man. Congratulations again, and we look forward to seeing you tomorrow night and then next season.
Yep, hope so.
All right, that is David Heileman finishing second here at Knoxville, winning the championship overall. Roger, the season is over. You wash your hands of it, you dry them off, and you get ready for the next one to fire off. What can we expect for next season?
Right now, we still have a lot of stuff in the works, and we're doing a lot of negotiating. So we're going to be making some announcements. My hope is by the end of this week, we have everything ironed out with everybody, and we can announce it for not only the drivers, but we can announce it for the fans. Until I know the final details and everything is chiseled into stone, I can't say a whole lot. There will definitely be a couple of series still at DSRL, but we're just not sure exactly who the sponsors are going to be, what all's going to be involved in it. So until then, I can't say a whole lot, but we won't be gone. We'll just be in stasis for a couple of weeks. We'll be back on the 13th, I think.
All right, and if people wanted to stay in the know, where could they go?
Dirt Slingers Racing League on Facebook. We do the majority of announcing there, but since we kind of, Dirt Racing Network does handle broadcast for those, we're definitely going to be announcing anything that's going on here so that the Dirt Racing Network fans know as well. Then anything else that we're doing, we'll announce it all right here at Dirt Racing Network.
All right, guys. Well, that's Roger Wagner. Roger
That happens all the time.
Oh, what a night. Man, I'll tell you, I appreciate getting to call these races, and what a season.
It has been. It's been really good. We had a lot of really, really good races. A couple of nights where the caution count got up a little bit, but you'll get that, especially when you got the caliber of guys that you have here. So next season, we want to clean that up. I'm sure the guys want to clean that up and make the racing just that much more competitive. So we're kind of looking forward to it.
All right. Well, Roger, thank you very much for taking the time to talk to us, and job well done on another season here in the DSRL 410 Outlaw Series.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thanks to the fans, too.
Oh, the fans, very important. We do give a huge shout out to everyone who watches these, who joins in on chat. Thank you so much, everybody. I enjoyed my time here with you for this season, and I look forward to another one. As Roger said, a lot of stuff up in the air. We're all working things out, trying to iron it out. But guys, don't forget, everyone here enjoys doing what we do. If you have enjoyed the broadcast, make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe, follow, whatever your media platform is using provides to let us know that you appreciated it. Guys, that is going to do it for me. My name is KR Stolfus. I hope you enjoyed the show here tonight. I did very thoroughly enjoy it, and not only tonight, but the entire season. So guys, thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you all again, and I am out. Later!
iRacing, you wanted the best, you got them 4 abreast. Often imitated, never duplicated. The greatest show on dirt, the world of Outlaw.